Hey guys, Rubik'Snap here with this beautiful 5x5 mirror cube. So this will be a video of me solving it, like a walkthrough, and I'll try to explain as much as possible. This is not a full tutorial because I'm hoping if you have this cube and want to solve it, you know how to solve a normal 5x5 first. If you don't, please check out the tutorial I'll leave linked in the description. Okay, let's turn this into a big mess. Yeah, that's a big mess. And we don't have colors, so instead of guiding ourselves by the colors, we have to guide ourselves by the depth of the pieces. So let's start by doing the centers. And luckily these three are already solved. So let's start by this. So I have a bar, and now I'll have to make the other two bars with the same depth. So this piece has the right depth already. So this goes together with this. So I'll have to find pieces that match this one, like this one for example. This one I think has the same depth, so let's try to put that the upper layer, bring this down. Yeah, they do match. So I'll just keep them here and bring this back up and try to find another piece that goes with these two. For example, I think this one. Let's see. Yep. And now I can bring this up, and we have the first two bars of the center done. Let's do the rest of the other. Let's try to find another piece with that depth. Not those ones. Maybe these two. Let's see. Nope, that's not the same depth, as you can see. So it has to go a little bit down. Maybe this one. Yeah, this one, you see, it's the same. So pieces that go together with this one. So let's try to pair them. I'll bring this one to this side, turn it like this to bring it to the other layer. Now I can pair them. And the other piece should be a corner, but not this one. This one maybe. Let's see if it pairs. Yes, it does. So now I can align them together, and we have the first center done. Let's go to the opposite center. So we have here, I don't have anything solved, so we have to guide ourselves by the middle centerpiece, which has the same depth as this one, but I can't properly do anything with this. So I'll have to find pieces that go together with that one. Let's see, maybe these two. Yeah, they do. So I can bring these two up, put it vertical, and bring them back down to fix this center, otherwise I would mess this up. So there we go, we have our first bar on the opposite center. Now luckily this piece is already in place, so I know that this is the right depth. So I'll try to find pieces that match this one. Let's see. Yeah, I think these match with this one. So I'll just bring it down like that and fix the center. Now find the middle piece that goes there. Probably this one. Yeah, that's the one. Bring it up, turn twice, and bring it back down to fix this center. Our first two bars. Now I have to find the pieces that match these ones, not these. Has to be a little bit less depth. This one. Yeah, that's the right. As you can see, they match. So I'll have to find pieces that go together with that one. Probably this one. Yes. Now I'll have to find another one. Probably this one. So I'll bring it like that. There we go. And bring it up. But now if I just bring this up, I will mess with this solved center. So I'll have to put the bar that's solved on the same side as this one. Bring only this layer up. turn this layer twice and bring this back down to fix the center. And there we go, we have our second center done. And keep these two solved centers on the left and the right, and solve these ones like this vertically. So here I have this bar almost done, only one piece to go, so let's try to find it. There we go, put it vertical, and this piece, this little right down corner, goes together with that bar. So I'll just try to find pieces that go together with this one. For example, that left one, not the middle one. The middle one is a little bit upper, I don't know how to say it. And it also goes together with this middle one, so I'll bring this one down to match like this, bring it to another side and push this back up to fix. Well, here we don't have anything to fix actually, but now I see that that piece belongs there, so I can pair it with these two, bring it down. Yeah, this is a problem. It's really hard to turn only the layers you want, because you really don't know where to grip, because this is a big mess. Pair them, put it to the right, bring it up, solved. And now pieces with that same depth, not that one, as you can see. So it has to go a little bit deeper than that, probably this one and these two. So I'll bring this one up first. And now, oh, actually these three are solved, so maybe that's the only thing we are missing here. So I can just bring it up, turn this twice like that. Oh, that's not the same, as you can see. It's a little bit different, so that's not the one I want. Let's see, I think it was this one. Yep, that's the one. So I can pair this one with this one, like that. They are in the same layer. Now I just have to find that center piece, which is this one probably. So I'll just bring that up without messing with what we have already done. And now I can bring this middle layer up to match here, bring it to another side, bring the middle layer down again to fix this, and now I have it here. And the same thing, not to mess with, well, this is the first center we are doing here, so I can just push it up. Otherwise I will have to do it like this, put it on the same side, bring it up, turn twice, bring it down. Wow, this is lucky, already kind of almost solved. And I can actually pair it with these two. So I can turn this twice, put it to the right and bring it back down twice. And there we go, that's 2 bars done, and luckily these two are already in place, only this middle one to go, which is probably this one, so I'll just bring it up. And oops. And I can bring it to here, and I'll just use the method we will have to use for the last 2 centers, because here it's easier. So this one needs to go there. I'll just swap these two. So I'll bring this one down, bring it to another layer like this, bring this new layer where it is down as well, bring it to the first layer where it was, bring that first layer that I brought down up, bring it to the second layer again, and bring this middle up again, and there we go. I swapped these 2 pieces, and now this is solved. So only 2 centers to go. So here, this one goes here, so I can pair it like this, put it vertical, bring it down. So we have our first vertical bar. And now, well, now I can't actually do anything. Actually, I'll just bring up as many pieces as I can, so these 2 have to go here, so I can bring it up, turn twice, bring it down, and we have only 2 pieces to go. So let's use the same method. For example, this one needs to go there, or this one needs to go here. So I need to swap them. So bring this layer down, push it to another layer. So we are talking about this piece. Push it to another layer. Bring that new layer down as well. Put it back where it was, this layer. Push this first layer back up. Put it to that middle layer again, and push that middle layer up as well. There we go. Only this one to go, so I'll put it on the same position as this one. Here and here. And use the same method. Push this down. This is a piece. Let's bring it to another layer, for example, like this. So it is now in this left layer. Bring this left layer down as well. Put it back to the right layer. Push this right layer up. Push it back to the left layer and push that left layer up as well. And here we go, we have all the centers solved. And now let's start the fun part, which is pairing the edges. This is really hard because sometimes they seem like they have the same size, but they differ slightly, and you have like to try. This is like a trial and error process, unless you really can understand what are they exactly. See, I thought these two were the same, but they are not. They vary slightly. Well, actually I think they are the same, they are just flipped, so let's flip this one using the flipping algorithm. RU, R prime, F, R prime, F prime, R. Yeah, so they are the same, now I can pair them, they were just, this one was flipped. So these two are paired, and let's try to find a piece that matches them. Oh, I think it's this one. Once again, I think it's flipped, so let's flip this one. No, actually it can't be that one, because if I flip it, it goes up, so it doesn't belong here. And if I look like that, I can see that they are not the same size. These ones go further than this one. So actually, can it be that one? Let's see. Oops. We gotta be really careful when turning the outer layers, not to turn an inner layer by mistake. So let's bring that down and try to pair them. No, that's not the piece as well. Probably it's this one. So I'll just bring it like that. Oh, I can pair them. Yes, I can. Let's just put it down and replace with an unsolved edge. So I'm not fixing the centers with each layer that I do, with each edge, just to make it quicker, but I would recommend you do that, because it's very easy to make a mistake and then you will mess up with the centers and have to start over. So for this cube, less is more, I think. The slower you go, eventually it will become faster because you won't have to fix mistakes. So I think this one goes there, let's see. No, I thought it was, but it's not the right piece, so it probably is this one. So I'll just bring it here and pair them, yep. And bring this solved edge down and replace with an unsolved edge, like that. Now I see this one. I like to start with the wider ones because they are easier to recognize than the smaller ones. Let's try, yeah, those ones go together. This one, I think it goes there, but it's flipped, so let's flip it. Yep, so let's bring it down and replace it with this unsolved edge. There we go. Now these two are already paired, so I think the one that goes here is this one. No, not this one. That's too big. Probably this one. Yeah, it's this one. There we go. And let's replace it with the only edge here that's missing. And there we go. On the down layer we have all the edges solved. Now let's focus on the missing ones. So I don't have anything already paired here. I have these two that are already paired, so let's bring them down like that. And here this one I think goes there, so let's bring it down and pair them. Yep, let's bring it up, replace with an unsolved edge. Luckily I haven't still messed up the centers, so that's good. I don't have anything solved again. Oh, I have these two, so let's bring those down and try to find the centerpiece that goes there. Not that one, this one. So this one, let's bring it here like, oops, like that. And if I try to pair it, oh, they do pair, so let's bring it up, replace it with an unsolved edge, bring it down. This one goes here. Yes, it does. Now this one goes here, I think, so let's bring it here, pair them, up, replace with an unsolved edge, down. This one goes here. No, it doesn't. Trial and error. But this one goes here. Yes, it does. And this one belongs there, I guess. So let's just flip it. Yep, there we go. Push it up, replace with this unsolved edge, push it back down. In the top layer, all edges are already solved. Now we have just to use the flipping algorithm, actually. So I'll pair this with this one. There we go, use the flipping algorithm. Fix the centers. I have paired them, and now this one needs to go there. So I'll bring this down layer over. Oops. Like that. Flip it with the flipping algorithm. And push it back. And there we go, they are solved. Now these two are solved, and this needs to go there. So again, the same thing, I have to pair this with this one. What? Okay, flip it. Fix the centers. Oops, not like that, like that. So they are paired. Now I have to pair it with this one. So this one goes there. So again, the same thing. Bring this down layer over, flip it. Bring it back, and there we go, they are solved. So only two to go, this one and this one. So I can just bring this over like that. So these two, no, they are not paired, but this is paired with this one, it's just flipped. So I can bring this middle layer over, flip this one, and fix the centers. Okay, now this one needs to go there, but since it's already in the same layer, I have to flip it first to bring it down. There we go. Now I can bring this layer where it needs to go over, flip it. There it is, fix the centers. There we go. So now we got into this case, which is the parity you get in the 5x5. You may not get it. I wasn't very lucky, so I got it. So this way I can show you how to solve it. So let me show you on the normal 5x5 what we have. So it's something like this. Here you can't actually see that the entire edge is flipped and this too as well, because it's not all solved yet, but this is the case. As you can see, this one is flipped relative to the other two edges. So you just have to do the parity algorithm, which is like this. Write 2 2 right layers up, U2, turn the whole cube like this, again this up, U2, and again, and then these 3 down, these 2 left down, always doing U2 in between, these 2 right down, up, down, and down, and there we go. So let's do that exact same algorithm here to solve this. So this is harder because it's harder to find grip to hold the pieces that you actually want, so I'll just turn it here because I feel like here I have more to hold on to. So just hold it here like that or like that, whatever, it's the same, and do that algorithm. The cube, up, U2, and again, down, 3 right layers down, left 2 layers, right 2 layers, right up, right down, and there we go, it's solved. And as you can see, all centers are still solved and all edges are solved. And now we are in the 3x3 state, so let's just solve it like a 3x3. So I'll have to find, actually these 2 are already in the right position, so they have the same depth as the center. So I'll start by solving this layer first. So this is also a little bit like trial and error. I can see this one does not belong here, so I'll have to find the right one. Not this one, maybe this one, no. So it's probably one of these layers. No, not that one as well. Actually, I think this one is here, but it's just flipped, so let's try to... Yeah, now it is solved, so only this edge left. So this is what we want, so I can just bring it here and bring it down, and there we go. Now I actually skipped one thing. I wasn't trying to align this with these centers, so this is aligned and this is aligned. These 2 are not, so let's just swap them like that. And actually I messed this up. There we go. So we have first 4 edges done. So now let's finish this layer. So this corner is already in place, very luckily. Now let's try to find the other corners. Actually, I think this piece belongs here, it's just flipped, so let's do RU, R prime, U prime until it goes into place. Here we need a really small piece, small corner, probably this one. RU, R prime, U prime. I think it's there, it's just flipped, so RU, R prime, U prime, RU, R prime, U prime. There we go. And here, that's not the piece. It's probably this one. So RU, R prime, U prime. There we go. And we have our first layer completely solved. So here it would be way quicker to solve like F2L in the 3x3, to pair the edges directly with the corners and solve them together. But here that's really hard to do because it's really hard to understand if the pieces have the same size and how to pair them. With colors it's way easier. So I prefer just to solve like with the beginner's method, first the corners and now the edges. So I don't have any edge solved. So this is a very interesting part. You have to understand which edges go where. So probably, okay, I see these pieces, this edge probably goes here because this is the same size as these ones. and this is the same size as this one, the same width, as you can see. So to put it here, use the beginner method. So I just align them with this center, with the center that it aligns with. So if it needs to go here, I'll use the left hand move. So I'll just put it away to the other side, bring this up with up, right, down, bring this back to this side, flip the cube, and now with the right hand, up, left, down. And there we go, it's into place. So now this one, I think will go here. So let's mesh it with this center. So it goes here, so I'll just bring it away. Since I brought it to the left, I'll start with the right hand, up, left, down, bring this back, left hand, up, right, down. There we go. Now I think this goes here, probably. So align it, turn this layer away. So since I turned it to the right, I start with the left hand, up, right, down, put this back to where it was, flip the cube, turn the cube, right hand, up, left, down. There we go. Only this one to go. So actually it looks like this belongs here, maybe not, maybe this one. Maybe not this one as well, because it doesn't even align with any of these adjacent centers. So probably this one goes here, because it aligns here. So put it away, starting with the right hand, up, left, down, put it back, turn the cube, left hand, up, right, down. There we go, we have our first 4 layers all solved, and now only the top layer to go. So here what we have to do is, luckily we have already what would be the yellow cross. So as you can see, these are all already with the same depth. So this is plain. If it wasn't like that, let's do it like this, for example. Yeah, you see here only these two are solved, these two are not. So this is the same as in the 3x3 and in the 5x5. If you have this case, put it back and to the left and do F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime. And we have the cross done. So if you have this case in which the edges that are solved, that are plane, are opposite to each other instead of adjacent, just make sure to put it horizontal, like doing an horizontal bar, and do the other algorithm, this one, F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And there we go, now they are solved and we have the cross. So here, let's try to align as many edges with the centers as we can. So this is aligned, but it's the only one. So let's see if we can align two. Yes, we can align these two. So if you have this case, as in the beginner's method, just hold it on the right and on the back and do R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. And with this, now just turn it and we have all edges aligned with their centers. In case we had two opposite edges aligned with the centers instead of adjacent, we would keep them on the front and on the back and do the same algorithm, RU, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. And that would get us to the other case which we had. So they are adjacent, put them on the back and on the right and do it again, RU, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. Turn it again and they are all solved. In case you did not have any of the edges aligned with any center, just do this algorithm in any way, in any position, until at least two of them, opposite or adjacent, are solved. Then you can do one of those cases. Now, almost done. As you can see, we are starting to get there. just the corners to go. So I don't know if I have any corner already in place. I think this one is in place. Oh no, actually this one belongs here and this one belongs here. So I don't have any corner already in place. So just holding the cube from any side. So this algorithm will keep this in place and swap these three, so it will rotate them. So it goes like U, R, U prime, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L. So you see, this one is still as it was, and these three rotated. Still none of them are in the right position. So let's do it again, holding the cube the same way. U, R, U prime, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L. So now this is in the right position, this is in the right position, this one as well, and this one as well. It's hard to see because they are all flipped, but if you understand the sizes of the pieces, so if you see this width is the same as this one, and this one is the same as this one, so it does belong here, it's just flipped. This is easier to see because it's the smaller piece, and these are the smaller pieces as well. And this one as well, this is the bigger piece, and these are the bigger pieces as well. So they are all in the right positions and all flipped. So using the beginner's method again, just hold them on the bottom layer, starting with any one of them that it's unsolved, and do the RU, R prime, U prime algorithm, the sexy move, until this one gets flipped the right way. So RU, R prime, U prime, RU, R prime, U prime. Don't forget to do the last U prime. So we see this one is already solved. Turn the bottom layer to bring the next one, and do it again. RU, R prime, U prime, RU, R prime, U prime. It's solved. Bring the next one. RU, R prime, U prime, RU, R prime, U prime. Still not there. RU, R prime, U prime, RU, R prime, U prime. There we go. Next one. RU, R prime, U prime, RU, R prime, U prime. And once again, and there we go. So now just turn the bottom layer until it's all solved. Finally. And yeah guys, let me know if you were able to solve your mirror 5x5 with this walkthrough. And if you want to do some very cool patterns on this cube, stay tuned for that video. I'll leave it in the description once it's ready. Stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe and activate your notifications to be notified once I upload it. And yeah, that was it for this video with this beautiful cube, and I'll see you in the next time. Bye bye.